Winter has arrived in Eastern Europe, and with it a cold uncertainty that has blown in from the west. The Russian border crossing with Latvia is a lonely place. A single road cuts through the snowy pine forests. This is what NATO forces are protecting.
This is the no man's land between Russia over there and Europe ahead. It's bleak, and other than this crossing point, there's nothing else really around, no towns or villages for miles. And yet, with a Trump victory and a resurgent Vladimir Putin in Moscow, this must be one of the most important borders in the world right now.
It's an hour or so back into Latvia to the nearest town, Rezekne. There is no fear of Russia here.
There are no threats, and there won't be any.
The real threat from Russia might not actually be a military one, but a psychological one, because if Putin could engineer a pro-Russian Latvian government, well, that would do him very nicely.
Of course, Russia has been using propaganda heavily to convince people of their objectives and interests.
It would like to capture Riga, you saying, not in physical terms, but in political terms.
In political terms, this, for them, this would be the best victory.
It's Remembrance Day, and central Riga stops to watch its military and president honour the war dead. Among the crowds we spot a group of US soldiers. Their presence, not at the parade itself, but in Latvia more generally, is reassuring to most people here.
We don't know what will do with this new President Trump. Maybe he will protect us as well. Maybe he's not going to do that. Because if we compare to Russia, then we are like small city in Russia. It's like, well, Latvia will be like no smaller than Moscow or St. Petersburg.
And you're worried that he might not protect you?
Yeah.
Donald Trump has warned NATO countries that they can't expect America to protect them unless they start spending more on their own militaries. For a small country like Latvia, that's concerning.
We are ready to do our fair share when it comes to defense spending, and also to be as constructive as possible to address some of key challenges. But I would caution everyone, those who are overly optimistic or overly pessimistic, in order to dance you need two. And I think that here a lot depends not only on US administration, a lot depends also on Russian administration, a lot depends also on European Union.
To mark Latvian independence, tens of thousands of people, a lot of them with their families and children, have come to the River Daugava to put candles on the banks. Of course, the threat of invasion still hangs in the air today, not from Germany, but from Russia. Having said that, no one who we have met in Latvia really believes that President Putin is going to invade. And not even a Donald Trump presidential victory has changed that view. Alistair Bunkall, Sky News, Latvia.
Svētī kungs, kā debesīs mūs sāp.